Avatar combined Cameron's belief in tech advancements with his love for traditional storytelling and spectacular big-screen action. Its 3D effects and detailed digital landscapes, particularly the trees and creatures of Pandora, felt like a new frontier of imaginative possibilities. Avatar utilized familiar themes and genre conventions to enhance its visual appeal. The fantastical world of soulful blue beings was not solely science fiction but also a modern Western, environmental tale, post-Vietnam political allegory, and a story of romance, bravery, and revenge, drawing inspiration from Homer, James Fenimore Cooper, and Star Trek. The Way of Water continues the story from Pandora's forests to its reefs and wetlands, featuring impressive new effects. While Avatar drew inspiration from lizard birds, airborne fragments, and jungle flowers, the sequel showcases aquatic marvels, particularly a type of armored whale called the tulkun. The introduction brings us back to the familiar characters from the first film, including Jake Sully, played by Sam Worthington, a conflicted Marine who has assimilated among the Nausicaa. Jake now embodies the physical traits of the Nausicaa, appearing tall, slender, blue, with dark hair and a braid symbolizing his connection to other species. He is proficient in the Nausicaa language, although the dialogue is primarily in English. The sequence has a serene wonder like a nature documentary. Jake and Neytiri, played by Zoe Saldana, are raising a family of biological and adopted children, adding youthful energy to the story's sometimes serious and myth-filled narrative. The Nausicaa family consists of two sets of siblings, with Medium, Jamie Flatters, the eldest son, following in Jake's footsteps, and Loak, Britton Dalton, the younger brother, being a rebel and impulsive, seeking and often finding trouble. Tuck, Trinity Jolie Bliss, and teenage Kiri, whose birth mother was Dr. Grace Augustine, played by Sigourney Weaver in the first film, are the sisters. In a noteworthy effect, Weaver returns as Kiri, her distinctive face digitally altered to appear younger and blue. Like her mother, Kiri has a mystical connection to the trees and flowers of Pandora, similar to the character in the Lorax. Jake and Neytiri's household is rounded off by Spider, Jack Champion, a mischievous human boy left behind by Quaritch, Stephen Lang, Jake's former Marine commander and the villain from the first Avatar. Quaritch returns to Pandora with a new goal to colonize and a team of Nausicaa fighters, holding a grudge against Jake. Much of The Way of Water focuses less on the vast Imperial goals and more on Quaritch's personal vendetta against Jake. The Way of Water, with a runtime of over 3 hours, is filled with characters and events. Despite its length, the final stretch feels even longer as it becomes bogged down in action movie cliches, suggesting that even a talented and imaginative filmmaker like Cameron may have exhausted his creativity in crafting climactic fight scenes. There are many such scenes, in the sky and underwater, physical and explosive, each of which will evoke memories of similar scenes seen many times before. It's unfortunate that the middle section of The Way of Water fails to deliver on its potential for freshness, especially in an era plagued by overused franchises. To avoid Quaritch and his army, Jake and Neytiri seek refuge with Ronal, played by Kate Winslet, and Tonawari, portrayed by Cliff Curtis, leaders of a Nausicaa clan residing in a reef. The diversity among the Nausicaa, both in terms of appearance and culture, enriches the anthropology of Pandora and the film's visuals. This variety is explored through the experiences of younger characters such as Kiri and Loak. As they adjust to their new surroundings, facing teasing for their physical differences, getting into conflicts and forming new relationships, the movie takes on a heartfelt and lively tone reminiscent of young adult fiction. The idealism and emotions of adolescence are the core of the movie, conveyed through Cameron's direction. This is showcased in a harrowing Tulkun massacre and the struggles of Loak, Spider, and Kiri as they navigate their roles. The subsequent sequels are likely to provide more development for these characters, but also bring added responsibilities.